um, back out here this morning. I wanted to take a closer look at this arch, kind of give you an idea of what kind of struck my mind as odd with this particular arch, and figured I'd do a little deep dive on it, give you guys a better look from last week. So basically, you can see this small sapling. It's over here by this tree, growing right up beside it. So if it had grown regular, it would just go straight up, probably side by side with that tree right there. But there is another branch or sapling or something that's laid across it, like it's been pulled down, and this sapling has been placed across it to hold it down. And there is, you can see where it's broken, but there's literally nowhere in the vicinity of where this thing would have fallen from. And as you can see, it's laid right across it. If you look closer, this pine goes underneath, and then it literally goes under the palmettos. And the angle at which that comes from compared to where the sapling is, that's what caught my mind. That something was a little bit different. So I wanted to give you guys a better look at this, kind of give you an idea of what I was looking at last week. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it because we see this quite often, so we don't like to, we just get excited and want to move on to the next best thing. But in this case, I wanted to come back, kind of deep dive a little bit, look at it, and try to figure it out. It's always open to interpretation. I'm trying to get out of the sun here. So you can see the angle where that is compared to where the sapling is. And like I said, it goes up underneath here. And that other, this one right here, I mean, literally it goes through, you can see it through there a little bit, where it just continues through, all the way to the other side. You can see it right there where it's going through. So it's a pretty large, or pretty long anyways, tree. It's not a branch, not that long, but I can't find where it was removed or broken or fell or anything like that. So it kind of gives the impression that it's been placed there. It was laid there to hold that sapling down. So just thought that was of some interest. And then I'd walked over here, and you see the difference. I'm walking through those thorny bushes again, but this time I got my gaiters on, so I'm protected. So you see this one for a couple hours now, and I noticed one thing right here in past videos. In that area right there, there was a really good arch, and it was held down by a log. It was, the pine tree was, the log was laid over the top of the pine tree to hold it down, and it's gone. It's finally there's, I mean, literally nothing. There used to be a big palmetto and everything is gone. The log is gone, the arch is gone, the palmettos are gone. That's weird. Usually I find after a while they do decay after a while, and but I usually see its progression. But there's nothing there at all. So